teacher fights injustice, an aviation school opens, and the James River closes. I'm Jillian Wagner, and welcome to This Week in Newport News History. On December 8, 1941, teacher Dorothy Watkins, representative of the Newport News Teachers Association, sued the school board for equal pay. Her suit requested that the school board of Newport News and the superintendent immediately discontinue the policy, custom, and usage of making any discrimination in the payment of salaries for teachers and principals because of race or color. NAACP attorneys Thurgood Marshall and Oliver W. Hill were retained to represent the petitioners before the city and the school board. While Dorothy Watkins won her case against the Newport News School Board in 1942, 3 teachers and 3 principals, including Watkins herself and beloved Huntington principal L.F. Palmer, found that the city had not renewed their contracts for the upcoming 1943-44 school year, effectively firing them in retribution for their involvement in the court case. Glenn H. Curtis moved his flying school to warmer climes in 1915, with the facility opening on December 10th near the small boat harbor, naming it the Atlantic Coast Aeronautical Station. Classes began on December 29th after the arrival and assembly of the planes. The first students to enroll to fly the JN-4 or Jenny aircraft and F-boat waterplanes were Canadians who wished to join Britain's Royal Flying Corps. However, as war raged in Europe for the next few years, students came to Newport News from many different countries. Courses cost $1 per hour for any non-military students and required 6 to 8 weeks to complete. Amongst the students were a few women, including Mary Anita Netta Snook Southern, famous in her own right as a pioneer female aeronaut, who would later become the instructor of Amelia Earhart. The entry of the United States into World War I signaled the end of Curtis's aviation school as the military began to train its own pilots. After nearly a decade of contamination from the Hopewell-based plant of Life Science Products Corporation, the ant and roach pesticide Kepone was found to be the cause of neurological damage, skin rashes, and other devastating disabilities among workers. The plant was shut down on July 24, 1975, and all production ended. But later that year, contamination was noted in oyster beds as far away as 65 miles east in the Chesapeake Bay. On December 18, 1975, Virginia Governor Mills Goodwin ordered a 100-mile-long section of the James River closed to both recreational and commercial fishing and oystering. The James River was monitored yearly by the Virginia Institute of Marine Science until 20 years ago, when in 2000, samples began to finally show a significant decrease in Kepone levels. While predicted in 1975 to be an issue of pollution for more than 100 years, recent studies have shown great improvement. The James River's most recent report cards, given by the James River Association, shows the river's current health at a B- or a 60% health, a grade which is based on levels of pollution, bacteria, and other factors in the water. This has been your historical moment. Thank you for joining us.